Okay, everyone. Everyone get lock and load. We got a giant monster to kill. And we have this elaborate plan to actually lure it in and start killing it. So, let's go.
Alright, let's pile it on. Let's get out of here. That's a lot of fish.
Really? That's a lot of fish. That's what we're going for. I mean, there's this giant, big-ass monster, and probably the lives of millions are on the line, and we're going with, that's a lot of fish. Really? Okay, what do I know?
Go, 1, 3, 4, fire, will, 5 sidewinders.
Oh boy, looks like those Sidewinder missiles went sideways. I like this movie. Oh no. What have we become? We humans truly are the monsters, the true monsters. For we created this abomination. But it's also a miracle of life. And now we've killed it. Why are you all celebrating? You people are sick! Sick, I tell you! Greetings and salutations! It is I, Professor Macabro, here to regale you with a movie review. Shocking, I know. Your old pal, Professor Macabro, has this weekend tradition that after a very long, arduous week, I take a day from the weekend to partake in the booze, the drinking of the elixir of the gods, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. And I like to accompany my booze with movies, sometimes works of art, sometimes pieces of shit, but I love it all. And in one of those weekends, I went through a couple of bad movies, which gave me an idea to review this. Now, this is not a horror movie in itself, but it is a kaiju movie, and giant monsters and the like maybe sort of kind of fit into the horror genre. At least the original Godzilla, King of the Monsters, or Gojira, as it was originally released in Japan, fits into a horror movie in my opinion. A giant monster lays waste to the city, destroying lives and families and buildings, causing years and years and years of death trying to rebuild everything, and the pitiful humans that are like ants to the giant monster try every which way to defeat it with no effect. That would be truly horrifying. And Godzilla, actually it started with King Kong, but Godzilla made it popular, and we got a whole range of kaijus. And the Godzilla series is a long-running series. But I don't know what it is. Someone please explain this to me, because I don't get it. Is it because of a lack of originality? People just have no unique ideas? Why this incessive need to release American versions of movies that were released outside? I get that you like an idea and you want to make it your own. Mexico has been doing that for years as well. I'm not one to judge because of that, but why? I don't get it myself. But It has given us a lot of really good titles. Unfortunately, this one is not a good one. And it's the American 1998 release of Godzilla. I'm not gonna lie, I was really hyped. As a Godzilla fan, I was looking forward to this. The marketing made it look interesting with, the giant foot destroying the T-Rex and all those Taco Bell commercials. I actually have a couple of Taco Bell things still and a couple of toys. I was all hyped for a movie because it's Godzilla. I freaking love Godzilla. I grew up watching the old Godzilla movies on TV, and I grew to love the kaiju genre. Much the same way I grew up to love horror and kung fu flicks. I just love seeing a giant monster destroy everything, and Godzilla stood tall above the rest. So, again, I was really hyped. I was like, yes, Godzilla in the theaters. Give it to me. And boy, did they give it to me. Oh, they gave it to me bad. Didn't even buy me a drink before giving it to me that bad. Maybe if the name of the movie was not Godzilla, it would have been better received. I mean, it's still not a good movie, but it is an okay giant monster flick. I kind of get where they were trying to go with, Godzilla's a prehistoric monster that was awakened by nuclear testing, and this thing is an iguana that got irradiated with nuclear radiation and, became a mutant. A giant mutant. So I kind of get where they were going with that. But again, would have worked better as, I don't know, Attack of the Giant Iguana Monster, or, I don't know, Iggy the Iguana Strikes Back. Well, this is the first time he strikes. So, Iggy the Iguana Takes Manhattan. Yeah, that would have been a better one. But as a Godzilla movie, it fails miserably. The monster in question looks nothing like Godzilla. Has the spikes and everything, but looks like a giant iguana. But not really Godzilla. It doesn't have the atomic breath. Military weapons affected, and that's a big rule from Godzilla. The military is ineffectual against the king of the monsters. And in this one, the military actually take him down, which is pathetic and not good. And then the leads, the lead characters, which I care nothing for. The only two characters I give a damn is the guy from The Simpsons and John Reno, because John Reno is awesome, and he's the only one that comes out of this with a small slice of dignity, in my opinion. But Matthew Broderick and the blonde bitch, I care nothing for them. They could have been killed, and I would have been good. I don't care for them. But again, this eventually was retconned in Japan, because calling the monster Zilla, and actually appeared in a Godzilla movie, getting his ass kicked, rightfully so, by the king of the monsters. But again, this movie has been talked about a lot. A lot of people hate it, with a fiery vengeance. And again, as a Godzilla fan, I get you. It's not a good Godzilla movie. It's a terrible Godzilla adaptation. But if you take out of your mind that it's called Godzilla, and just enjoy it as a bad, good, giant monster flick, it's not that bad, in my opinion. It's pretty good. The CGI does not hold up, let me tell you. I've watched this on DVD, and the CGI looks atrocious. I tried getting clips on it on Netflix, because it's on Netflix, and the CGI looks atrocious. So yes, the CGI is garbage. It doesn't hold up. But it's still an enjoyable monster movie. I don't know, maybe, again, I've mentioned this before, my tastes are kind of low. I tend to enjoy a lot of stuff. Mainstream would say it's garbage, but I love it so. Give me more. Stick it in my veins. I love it so. So as a giant monster movie, it's enjoyable. It does have some good moments with the monster, who I will call Zilla, because I will refuse to call this thing Godzilla. Zilla running around, causing destruction. That's good stuff. The Madison Square Garden thing with the Velociraptors, I mean the baby Zillas, has its moments. And if nothing else, this garbage of a movie at least gave us a very fun Godzilla animated TV cartoon. I actually enjoyed that. I enjoyed that way more than this, let me tell you. when I was a young Macabro. But as the years have gone by, I do and have grown to appreciate this pile of shit for what it is. An enjoyable, bad monster flick. Just, there we go. Don't focus on the name Godzilla. Just we'll go into it as a giant monster movie and not anything to do with Godzilla. And you'll have fun, especially if you've been having some drinks, let me tell you. Oh, wait, and maybe that's also the other reason why I enjoy so much garbage. I'm drunk out of my mind! My judgment is completely impaired by the booze. There might be a serious problem with me. But, well, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it if it's actually a problem. As long as it gets my mind out of the horrible wrenches of work. Is it really that bad? It's only one day a week. Meh. To each their own. But yes, let me know what you thought of this pile of giant radioactive iguana shit that unfortunately bears the title of Godzilla. But it's enjoyable. Did you like it? Were you hyped and gloriously disappointed as I was? Or have you loved this thing from the start? Let me know. I am curious to know of other people's opinions on this. So, are you enjoying these reviews? I hope you are. It's my New Year's resolution to start recording and putting out there more videos, more content, since a lot of more people are starting to notice me, and I would like to keep them entertained. So, until then, I wish you all, like always, a good evening.